That's where we are. So let's go blue. Let's see what the boys can do. All right. Our next topic, Johnny, is how come Buckeyes are stupid. Just kidding. All right. Our next topic is spring depth chart safeties.
Okay.
So let's get into it. Now, again, I'm not John, so I don't have all the names listed. But so we'll get into it. So here's my projected safeties. Johnny, let me get your thoughts on this. So I got Rod Moore starting at one safety. I got TJ.
Hold on. Do you think Rod will be ready for the season?
I do think he'll be ready for the season.
Okay.
I do. I know he had the setback, and unfortunately, it does look like he won't be ready for spring ball. But I do anticipate. Now, I'm assuming, man. I can't say I know. I don't know, But I anticipate he'll be ready for the season. And because of that, we're going to go with Rod Moore. I'll give you guys who I have behind Rod Moore once we talk about the opposite side starter. But so that could be potentially the official starter if Rod Moore is not ready. But the next player I have is TJ Metcalf out of, I believe, Mississippi State is where they played. So,
Arkansas State?
You're right. No, it was Arkansas. You're right. Not Arkansas State. It was Arkansas. You're right.
You're right. Arkansas.
They all got the same colors down there. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. So TJ Metcalf came from Arkansas. My apologies. And so I got those two pairing up in the back end of the defense. Behind them, I got Brandon Hillman behind Rod Moore, and I got Jaden Mangum behind TJ Metcalf. I believe it's going to be their time to shine.
Where do you have Mason Curtis?
So I have Mason Curtis behind Brandon Hillman. That's what I have Mason Curtis.
Who you got at nickel though?
So at nickel, I do have Jaden McBurrows starting at nickel. But Rod Moore can go there. Brandon Hillman can go there. I mean,
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
How much faith we got in McBurrows at this point? I've been wanting McBurrows for about 2 years now. I'm about tired of rooting for him.
Bro, he's been playing though. Like, it's not like he doesn't get on the field. He's played in the playoffs.
He just always get hurt. Like,
yeah, So I mean, look, it could be McBurrows, it could be Hillman, it could be Rod Moore, it could be Mason Curtis. I mean, we have that, and it's not like we're not naming these names because there's no talent. We're naming these names because these dudes can all play. We have seen Jaden McBurrows play well at the highest stage. We have seen Brandon Hillman and Mason Curtis last year really up in their game and playing very good. Impact plays.
All those dudes that played at the end of last year, that defense was on a string. It don't matter who was in. If you were in and playing on that defense, you were locked in and playing really good football.
Absolutely. Yeah, that defense was elite. Top 10 defense. And potentially top 5 the way they were playing. Remember the beginning, like we finished the year at top 10 defense. We started the year not good, like in the 70s.
Yeah, they were confused, and Wink had to change some things, get on the same page.
Yeah, so impressive. And Wink Martindale, shout out to Wink Martindale. We saw his press conference recently. He says like he feels way more comfortable now, way more comfortable than he did last year. Talking about how he brags to Jesse Minter and Mike McDonald that he held Ohio State to only 10 points and they didn't. It's hilarious.
So Jaden Mangum, what was bothering him last year with he had some type of injury? Do you know what it was?
No, so what I heard was it wasn't necessarily injury that was holding him back. It's just so he had when he transferred last year, he had 3 years of eligibility. So now he's down to 2 years of eligibility. And for those who don't know, Jaden Mangum was the transfer from Michigan State. He led the team in interceptions at Michigan State, one of their better DBs, actually probably their best DB on their team, transferred to Michigan, pissed off Sparty. You love to see it.
So he didn't get a red shirt last year?
I think he did get a red shirt. Let me look.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know. Let me just double check. I don't know. Eligibility, the whole eligibility thing, it gets wild,
Wasn't he a freshman at Michigan State?
Let's double check.
I can't remember though. All these players coming and going, and
so he played. It looks like okay. So he was a sophomore, 2023.
Okay, it was
It
a
looks
soft.
like they burned his red shirt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play 6 games. If they would have just played him 2 less games, he would have kept his red shirt.
For
But
last
Michigan,
year or at Michigan State?
so I think he did redshirt at Michigan. I was looking at Michigan. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. All right, so hold up. Yeah, no, he redshirted at Michigan.
That's what I thought because how many games did he play in last
None,
year?
not one game in Michigan. Not one game. Not one game. So if I
That's
look at
what,
the
and
game
that's what I was thinking.
there's not one game unless it was special teams, and I don't see it because they don't do special team snaps. But
Man,
no,
I don't think so.
I think I would think he redshirted. If someone in the chat knows better than I, let me know. Um, yeah, no, Jaden Mangum is a ball hawk. Like
I
Jaden
know it.
Mangum, that's why I have him behind TJ Metcalf to learn from him. And I think so the reason why, from my understanding, the reason why he didn't play last year is because, and he was okay with it, is because Michigan told him, hey, we want to develop you and get you more fundamentally sound. Apparently, like tackling and things like that, just getting his his vision and his understanding of the game better. And word is they're going to unleash him this year. He's going to get more playing time. So he was a big get, last spring I think it was. So
Yeah, we need them.
excited.
We rotate them safeties. It
Yeah,
ain't just two dudes all game.
definitely. So yeah, so my safety depth I have behind Rod Moore. I got Brandon Hillman, Mason Curtis, Caden Colser, and then Elijah Dotson, true freshman. And then I have behind TJ Metcalf, Jaden Mangum, Jacob Olden, and Jordan Young, true freshmen. Both are elite freshmen, by the way. And then Kynell Winston is a hybrid. He could play nickel or safety. He's Brian Branch Jr., so there's always that option as well. And he may see the field next year. He's that type of player.
Yeah.
All 3 of our freshman DBs, all 5 of our freshman DBs are actually elite. I'd say the Shamari Earls might play early at DB. I mean, at corner, Kynell Winston might get some early playing time. I think Elijah Dotson will redshirt. I think Jaden Sanders will redshirt. Jordan Young, I'm on the fence with. He might get special teams opportunity. He might redshirt. We'll see. But we're loaded. We're loaded. So
I'm
Michigan's
hoping. My bad. I'm
No,
hoping Jair. I'm hoping Jair has put on some weight. Like he was.
Go on.
He was too. He was too skinny to me. To me, I think some of these. I think corners becoming that way where these guys are getting. They're looking real kind of skinny, kind of smaller. I want my dudes in shape. Like I want you built enough so you can come up and hit and you don't get hurt when you're trying to hit, or you don't get put on your butt and yeah, you tackled him, but he really ran through you because you ain't got enough weight to, lay some wood, So I hope he got his body in better shape, put some more mass, some more muscle on, because if besides the double moves, Jair Hill, he should be ready this year. It was just the double moves he's thinking he's Will Johnson. Chill out. Just chill out. You ain't that yet. So hopefully he's worked that out. I think Wink was talking about that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this offseason he will gain a little bit of weight. I mean, it's his year. He's number 1. He's top dog now. Him and Zeke Berry are going to be holding down the outside. I mean, they both played at a great elite level last year, all Big Ten caliber level. I'm excited. Wink Martindale had an interesting comment, and this is something I've been kind of stressing a little bit on our channel. He goes, I don't know if we have any day one players in terms of the draft. I don't know if we have any day one guys on this defense this year, but he's like, I know for sure we got day 2 and day 3 guys on this defense this year. Or I'm sorry, not round 2, round 3 guys, day 2 guys on this team this year. And I agree with that.
That's true.
I think it's possible though Houseman or Barham could enter that round 1 conversation. I really do.
Yeah. They just have to put it all together for the whole year.
It's possible Rayshon Benny gets in that conversation also. Round 1.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see what the boys can do. But yeah, we're looking good there, man. I mean, I'm excited. Obviously now, boys, it's spring practice. So let's see what information leaks out. Me and Johnny were talking before the show. We got to be careful though. We fell for the fall practice intel. We got to be mindful. Like, obviously, we're gonna take it. We'll vet it, and then we'll see. Like, all right, is Bryce Underwood really 100% the whole week? Maybe not. So we'll take intel with a grain of salt, obviously, but I mean, I think we can also know where some things are probably plausible and some things are maybe hard to believe. We'll find out. But
bro, we're gonna be waiting for the minute long little clips that they do on their Instagram or whatever, and they put the music behind it and practice. It's a minute of different practice.
Like
We go. He looked fast going around that corner. Did you see that throw?
Jair Hill. You trying to figure out what player it is. Oh, he's got a new number.
Bro, we be starving. They starve us out during the off season, bro.
It's bad. It's like someone dying of water, crawling through a desert, bro. Like, oh my God.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
Yeah.